Okay, much better. Don't only get 20 hours with this. So, boopy. Boop, ba-doop, 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 ba-doo. This is an example of a banner. All right. Well, let's trash that one. Trash that one. Ah. Okay. Don't think I can do that. Let me see. Minimal. I like minimal. Classic is okay. Bubble. Let's block. I don't know. Bubble seems better. And we can't do the logo thing because we don't pay for it. Let's see. Oh. Good. Oh, wait. Maybe a red one? Pink. Purple. That's good, I guess. Abuse. 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 Goose. 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 Doop. Ba-doop. 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 Doop. Ba-doop. 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 Okay, now let's get to the YouTube part. See if that's working right. You can now pin messages. Yeah, did it. Nice. There we go. There you are, sis. How you doing? Sorry I missed your stream today. I didn't know you was having one. Do be 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 do. Do be do be do be do do be do be do boop be do be do. I don't know. I mean, I'll have to use it eventually, but I don't like YouTube's. Here comes the wife. Shh. Here she comes. Yeah, you're almost yelling. Yeah. Yeah. Shut up. Do be do be do be do be do be do be do boop be do be do. Yeah, I gotta turn on lights because you know, hey.
I'm not wearing my glasses.
No, I'm blind as a bat.
And two, I need to see what's in the freezer to pull it out.
Not a goddamn thing. So were you over in Carolinas there, Seth?
Huh?
I'm talking to the TV here, the screen. I will address you as you, honey bunny.
I was channel surfing earlier.
Oh, she was channel surfing.
Which is no surprise.
Shocker.
And this one commentator, I don't know where they got him, but he was fucking hilarious. He goes, and the Broncos deserve the loss. Because the game was ugly.
Well, she's got a stupid mod over there.
Huh?
Well, that's good. What channel?
I was channel surfing. It was not. I think it was like 7 or 9.
Ah,
I was just like, this.
and they deserve it. Of course they do. They don't have anybody good. Hey, Murphys, how you doing, my friend? Nice to see you. Always good to see you, bro. Appreciate you stopping in. I'm just trying this out again because, I like to talk often. Too much. I like to type when I do that, though.
When you type, you're pounding.
I'm pounding. Oh, I saw a really good keyboard over at the eye doctor's. It had round keys, so they were separated from one another by at least a good half inch or so. I think it might be something I'd like to try because it looked like I could type better. Because I always with this one I always mistype a lot because the keys are so close.
You have been You have been typo king since the day I met you.
Typo king, that's me. I love the typo.
And the sad thing is, I know what you're saying.
Well, duh. Duh. Get him, honey. Now if we could just find that fucking mouse the cat brought in.
She's just telling you that we suck at hunting.
Just anyone at all, Murphys? Or just on certain things? That's weird.
No, you're just weird.
Yes, I know I'm weird. Well, because I got timed out, Sass. That's why.
She's in, right?
Uh-huh. That's weird, Marcus. That is weird. Is it on your phone or on a computer? Sleep well, honey.
I was just asleep.
She was. But yeah. Lenny, I guess his name is, decided to time me out. It's been a while since I've been timed out by somebody for no fucking reason whatsoever. It could be a Chrome thing. You never know. You might want to ask them. Oh, we lost somebody. Probably me. Just do what I normally do, sis, and talk. Some guy was saying that criminals are. They were talking about criminals, and I was saying, well, when you're a criminal, you're not a. What was it? Something about criminals aren't the healthiest, and I said, well, when you're poor, and you choose to be a criminal, your health isn't your first option or your first thing on your brain. And I guess he timed me out for something. I don't know. That kind of soured me on it. I was like, fuck you. Fuck you, Lenny. So I blocked him. You know how. I left in a huff. Yeah, Carolina. She was out there huffing and puffing at the jail because they had an ambulance out there, and she was mad at somebody about something. So she was cheering at the cops that their state is the number one state of prisoners' deaths, which is a sad statistic to be number one in. That's for damn sure. I think we lost Murphys. Shit is a girl blunt. I only like girl blunts. Sorry. I say weird shit all day. My fingers. Murphy's come back. Meow. Look at that. Meow. Oh, good for you. You know, I just the other day, I got some 30% THC, and it didn't do much. It didn't do much at all. I think they're lying when they say it was 30% because that didn't do jack shit to me. Got me a little high. Yeah, Snark, I can see. She was the only one on. Al SoCal had just had one, and she popped up real quick, so I went over there to say hi. See if anybody else was over there. Yeah, dude, serious. They had to have lied because it didn't affect me like I thought a 30% would. Because normally I get 19 to 20 ish on the regular side, and I can't get the med because I don't have the red card. So yeah, Murphys, I don't know what the fuck is on up with that. But the way they do weed now, it's kind of, back in the day when you wanted to get some, you got a flower, you got a big thick flower. Now it comes in these tight little nugs. Hey, Ross Khan, how you doing, sister? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, it's good to see people, especially people I like. And I'm not. Yeah, that's what people tell you to do. They got the wax and they got the keef. The keef is pretty interesting. I will admit, it does add something to it. But I don't like to get too high. I just want to get high enough and just chill and relax. And then I type shit. All right, I do my best writing when I'm high. So some of my best works have been when I was fucked up. Never, but I have yet to find anything like Maui. That was 2 years ago. That stuff was great. That was awesome. It shut my head completely off. I could just sit and relax and not have anything run through it. Oh, I know. I try to. I do. A lot of it, it's just my, oh, you shouldn't drink Coca-Cola. It gave me diabetes, Ross. But I drink Coca-Cola too. I have a Coke Zero right now because I'm addicted to caffeine and I'll never get off of it. And to each their own. I don't, I just tell people alcohol is a poison. I don't care if you drink or not. I don't care if you smoke. I don't care if you do drugs. I don't care because it's not my place to tell you what you can or cannot do with your body. Just like it's no one's right to tell you what you can and cannot do with your own body. That should be the 1.5 amendment to the Constitution right there. No one, not a religion, not a government, not your mother, not your father, not your boyfriend, not your husband, wife, sister, whatever, has a right to tell you what you can and cannot do with your body. No one. Unless you're mentally incapable of discerning reality from whatever. I've always been that way, sis. Shush up. I've been raised by women my entire life. I have had nothing but women in my life telling me what to do and how to do it, and this, that, and the other thing. And I accepted it because, you know, most of the times they're right. But sometimes I get angry and I just want to go, rah! Right on. I'm allergic to beer, so, which I love. It's the best allergy ever to exist ever. And I wish I could sell it. I really do. If I could sell my allergy to beer, I would be a billionaire. Oh, I'm far from sensitive. I'm an asshole. I am an asshole. Professional asshole, but an asshole still. Oh, the Thai sticks. I remember, though. Yeah, Thai sticks. They were so funny. I miss Mexican brown. You know that? Thanks, sis. I actually miss Mexican brown. That stuff, it was trash weed, but it got you, got you buzzed. Didn't take much either. Now everybody wants their fucking hybrids and vapes, which that's what I was going to say. Yeah, I'm trying to get my local, at least this store, I'm trying to get them to get rid of their vapes. I guess I got to call the corporate office for them. But greed rules all. Because it's the real enemy of the human race. Or species, depending on how you want to look at yourselves. Yeah, I'm trying to get rid of the vapes, man. They're bad for you. Vaping is bad. Vaping has been proven, medically proven, to be bad for you. Yeah, Ross, it usually is. When you're not a heavy smoker, usually you have some trippy experiences. My first time was crazy. I felt like I was being pushed into the wall. And I just sat there. But I was dumb and young. And I didn't understand. And I still don't understand a lot. And we have on our ballot this year, they're going to legalize psychedelic mushrooms for medical stuff. Oh, nice. I miss blue. Oh, I miss blueberry. That was some good stuff. That was some good stuff. Tasted great. But I've only had, and only this year, I've had one weed that actually smelled good. Most of the time, it just smells like fucking hay. And literally, like hay. I don't like them. Ross, I used to eat them as a kid. I don't like them now. I mean, I'll probably eat them if they're right in front of me and all. But really, I don't like them. Fuck yeah, Dank Brandon did. About fucking time somebody did something right. Though the cops are going to have a hard time. I can't wait till next year. I smell an odor. That's good for you. You must be stinky. Well, see, my wife likes blueberry muffins, and when they're cooked, they just stink to high heaven. They really do. I can't even stand banana nut now because She cooks those too. It's just a nasty fucking smell. I don't know, I'm weird. Fuck the cops. No, you don't fuck the cops. That means they breed. I told that to somebody in a comment today. I said, you should probably not breed. Because people are stupid. Tad piggies. Well, back when I was a kid, we used to row out to this, what we called the island. It wasn't really an island. It was just it was just there. We'd row out to it on my grandfather's lake, or in the lake where my grandfather lived. And they'd have wild blueberries. And we used to go eat those all the time. That's where everybody went to go get high. That's the first place I ever saw an angel. Which later I realized was a plane, but, kids. When you're 3, you think all weird things. When you're watching your parents fucking trip on fucking acid. Shh. She doesn't think I remember all this. I remember everything. The only thing I even remember the night my mom went to Woodstock. I don't remember though the night. I think I kind of sort of do remember when my dad left us. So. Because my dad left us when I was 5. And I kind of remember him, that part of it, but I don't remember much. But I remember a lot. I even remember my great-grandmother on my mother's side. I remember what she looked like. I remember how she was this old, cranky-looking woman. Just old and wrinkly and cranky. And she had one of those, back in the day, they put those white caps on her head. The women, she had something like that on her head. I don't know if it was white or not. But I remember. I think she died right after, somewhat after, a year or so after I was born. That's trippy. What? You don't have her what? Who? What? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to do all that. Give me a sec. There we go. Well, you do now. But I don't have a wrench. No. Oh, PC gaming. No, thank you, Roz. My voice has been getting deeper lately. I do notice that. I wish I could find that tape. I'd play it for you. Of my uncle. Oh my God, he has the best voice. He's an asshole, but he has the best voice. He used to be a radio disc jockey all over the country. He was pretty famous in Massachusetts. Puberty? No, I think it's just getting old finally. It's finally starting to hit because I know I sound like a teenager most times. Blah. Rick Dees. I remember Rick Dees. Yeah, I know who Rick Dees is. His name was Bill. Bill Garcia. I mean, he wasn't always an asshole. It was just the drinking and, being married to a crazy woman like my aunt. But yeah. And he was always trying to be nice to everybody. We're a spirit wing and need one. The one, I remember him giving me one good present. My uncle. He gave me every single Kiss album that was ever made. Because I liked Kiss at the time. He even gave me their White Album, which was cool. I know, huh? What an ass. Trying to be nice. What the fuck, eh? No, it's family stuff. You know how it goes. You know how family shit is. He's an asshole for different reasons. Yeah, he gave me the entire Kiss album collection. I was ecstatic. That was so cool. It was the best present I think I've ever gotten, besides my mom giving me the entire series of ElfQuest, which I was so into. I loved ElfQuest. You probably don't know it. It's a good comic. If you look it up online, it's still there. But they haven't done anything with it. I wish they had, but life tends to get in the way of some people's stuff. Let's see if I can find a picture. I have a bunch of them here too. I think I still have the series somewhere. Not the whole series. I know that. Let's see. Let's see. Oh. Oh, of course I do. I love my family. Not really. I haven't spoken to them in literal years. I broke off all ties with most of my family on my mother's side, and my father decided to disown me when I was in my 20s, so I haven't spoken to him in 30 years, or anyone from that side of the family at all. Was I looking? Oh, yeah, this dish right here. I sense a disturbance in the. Oh, there's another one. In the force. Burp. Oop. Only 3 likes. What the fuck? I don't care. Fuck their algorithm. Achoo. Come on, people, talk to me. But we know you're here. We can see you. Only one of you tonight? Right on. Let's see. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Yeah, these are the only ones that talk, so yeah. Those are the ones that show up. Did they? How did that go? Because Z's a weird one. Well, I hope so. You know who I am, right, Ross? sucks having a new name at times because nobody knows you. And you got to keep telling them. Good. I was just wondering. What? I can wonder, can I? Huh? All right on, Murpus. Good for you. Anybody watch Ronin GT with the Petty Squad? He works for. He's usually on. He has like a bunch on TikTok and Twitch, but he started doing YouTube and he's got like, I think it was 236,000. He's a asset protection for Walmart. Oh, I like Al. Al's cool, man. Every time I see him, I go on. Let me see if I can find his name. Oh, did everybody see that Velma's gay? I think we all knew that back in the 70s. Velma from freaking Scooby-Doo. That's his website if you want, or his channel if you want to go take a look. He's a really good guy. He really cares about his people. He really talks to them. You know, he's a good guy. He gets drunk on Thursdays. Yeah, Velma, man. We all knew she was gay back then. I didn't think that she was there just trying to, you know, be next to fucking the what was she? Daphne? You know, I think she was trying to hit on Daphne. And there's a good story there too. You could they could do the like the Dallas ending and say it was all a dream. That'd be cool. No, she's not. She's just hot looking. Now the cosplay of Velma. Woohoo! Some of them girls. Woo! Put the V in room. I think that's why they're all upset. Because it set the right off. It set the GOP off yet again. What else are they going to change? It's not the fucking left's fault that they did it. It's the creators. Hey, Teddy. Cartoon Network. But you know what I think about that? I don't care what you do in bed. I don't need to know about it. So what? She's gay. She's not going to touch you or me. So what do I care? I don't. I think people need to stay out of my fucking bedroom. That's what I think. Hey. Hi. It's Ballard. I'm gonna sing a song for you. Bless your heart. Now you have a blessed day. Can't wait. Well, aren't you just a ray of sunshine in a gloomy day? Southern insults that don't sound so like insults. Bless your heart. I love Southerners. They're so fun. Pew, pew, pew. I swear some of my family were Southerners, I know. I don't know why, because I know Dixie. I know a lot of fucking Southern songs. I don't know why. Because I'm a Yankee. I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy, Yankee down do or die. A real live nephew of my Uncle Sam, born on the 4th of July. Who went to London again? Oh yeah, Yankee Doodle. Yankee Doodle went to London just to ride a pony. I don't get that part. I don't even know the story of that song, actually. I should look it up one day. See, yeah, President did a cool thing today. Well, put it up, get it up here, there is a link there, You're silly. Or are you just not feeling it today? Yankee Doodle. No, he went to London just to ride a pony. Just to ride a pony. Which I don't get. What does that mean? What is that in reference to? Why do we have a pony? Whoa. Let's see, 2 nights of drinking? Yeah, I think you'd have a headache. Or multiple nights. I don't know how many exactly. I've been watching rug cleaning today. That was fun. You ever watch those channels? Anyone? Rug cleaning, yard work. Oh, yeah. Well, sue them. Get what's his name? That civil rights lawyer. Yeah, I watched a bunch of cleaning stuff with pressure washers and all kinds of stuff today. Oh, I found Post 10 again. I like watching his stuff. Yeah, the rug cleaning. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I really don't, but you just sit there and you watch it go through the whole thing. Kind of mesmerizing almost. Come on in, the enlightenment's fine. he's such a nice guy, you know, and he does it out of because you know he's not all there, but he's a nice guy. And, you know, he does what he likes. I think that's awesome. That's why I think I like him most of all. He does what he likes. You know? He likes unclogging culverts. Now, if we could all just do what we liked and not have anybody fucking say shit about it. Oh, you do that? Why do you do that? You shouldn't be doing that. You don't make any money doing it. You know what? Fuck you. I don't give a fuck what you think. Sometimes, you know, when you see other people doing it, though, you're like, hey, that's Post 10's job. But there's other people out in the world that like that stuff, so just gotta let it go. I'm pretty sure he inspired more than a few people to start doing that themselves. Yeah, Bucky's my pet. Oh, did you? Nice. Yeah, he's a nice guy. Oh, somebody's here. Oh, I know who this is.
What's going on?
Hey, Teddy.
Sky's not falling today, huh?
What?
I said the sky's not falling today, huh?
Nope, not today.
Nice.
Come on.
Nice.
Never know, though. Could just crack open in any second. Then we'll all be fucked. You know, somebody said something today. I don't know your name, so. Somebody, what was I just going to say? Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. Somebody said that, you know, something about nukes dropping. You know, if the nukes drop and stuff, blah, blah, blah. I was like, if they drop the nukes, no one's going to be around to fucking say a shit. Because, yeah, we got enough nukes to turn this mud ball of ours into a burnt cinder.
Yeah. That is a something I'd like to see. Let me clarify that. I would like to see a nuclear explosion. That would be cool.
You may get your chance.
Nobody hurt. There's a lot of caveats, right? You can't hurt anybody or do any environmental damage. Or I just want to see the explosion.
No. Putin has said he's going to do a nuclear test on the Ukrainian border. So you may get your chance.
Well, I want to see it in person. I mean, you can watch videos on them.
Oh, you want to see a one that's like...
It'd be cool to see in person, you know?
Yeah.
Huge mushroom cloud.
They did that back in the day, and a lot of people, you know, got cancer.
Yeah.
You ever watch those?
I've seen some of them, yeah. Were they?
No, like the one where it's the army. Excuse me. It's the army, and they're doing a test, and they have it go off, and then people stood up from like bunkers and all kinds of things looking at it. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, you guys are crazy. Yep, John Wayne died of that shit. Because he was doing, cancer? It was, yeah, he died of cancer because he was doing one of his movies. I forget what the movie was, but he was doing a movie on one of their test sites, and he got cancer from the test site. So did a lot of people on set. I remember that.
Didn't he smoke cigarettes all his life? And
well, that too.
Drink whiskey. And
plus, he had short feet. No.
Just short feet.
Yeah, you didn't know that? He had short feet. He had tiny little feet. That's why you never saw his feet in a lot of his movies, because he had short feet and he was self-conscious about it.
Nice. Nice, nice. Well,
He
you know
did.
what
He
they
had
say
short
about
feet.
short feet.
That's a myth. It's nothing to do with it at all.
Tiny shoes.
No tight shoes for you. So what you been up to? It's a myth, Seth. It's a myth. Better be a myth. No. So what you been up to, Teddy?
Oh, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Nada.
A little bit of sunshine, a bit of Monica.
Nada.
That's cool. I don't do much either. This world is pointless. Life is pointless. It's all pointless.
Yeah.
So they're going to try to sell my trailer park, and we have a chance to buy it. Anybody got $5 million? That's all I need.
What happens? Are you on a lease there? So if they sell it,
No, they're going to keep it like it is. They're going to keep it like, and there are people working towards keeping it like it is. My mother
well,
wanted
that's what they say, right? But
well, no,
my
mom's doing a good thing on it. She's on it.
Yeah.
So we'll know better by next week. This one that I have, he just copied mine because that's what Teddy does. He copies stuff. Don't you know? Everybody. Oh, the black and white, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, I took the red and blue from your banner,
Ah, cool.
put it in there.
Oh, now I see it. Okay. I spent 15 minutes looking for a good picture, and then finally I said, fuck it, and put that on there because it wouldn't let me put any other picture that I had. Or that I could find. I was just like, fuck it. I'll do something later.
I've got that invalid 43. I saw I missed a stream on that recently. Did you find that account?
No, I have it. Actually, I can still access it only through my PlayStation. I can stream out of my PlayStation, and that's it on that. I mean, and I could if I wanted to, but I'm starting to like this name a whole lot more, even if it is spelled wrong. Somebody tonight tried to point that out that I spelled it wrong. I was like, I'm glad you noticed. Not many people do. Those people that notice have a slightly higher IQ than most.
Well, I would never assume that what you were going for was vengeance. Maybe it's your own unique term.
It's from the Bible. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord.
It must be Old Testament, eye for an eye.
That's what duh. That's what this channel is about, really, is exposing that kind of crap. Mostly me just ranting at people going, you're all fucking dumb. I'm the only smart one in the room. I am not God. Oh, yeah, dude, I've been watching that. Murphys, I've been watching that. It's been funny as fuck, dude. He's going to end up getting sued. He really is.
I thought it was...
What?
I'm
What?
just gonna make it. I thought Murphys changed his name to Murphys T. Calamut when he got married.
You see a couple now. Yeah, but he's going to get sued. I really do think, Murphys, that he's going to get sued. They're going to pull their Hollywood bullshit like they've done so many times in the past. So many times. Because when you look at this, when you look at it from, a historical perspective, Hollywood's pretty much the reason we have all the crap we have today. All the good and all the bad. They're one of the reasons. Did you know there's another fucking serial killer out there in California? 12 dead.
Oh yeah. No, I saw something recently about California. It was like a family of 4 that just got kidnapped.
Yeah,
something.
they got kidnapped and they were found dead.
Is that part of it?
No, that's something completely different. That guy has done that before too. They talked to one of his previous victims actually the other day. But I blame Hollywood for a lot of it. Oh yeah, there's hundreds, but you know what? If people just went out of their houses and stood around and got to know their neighbors and everybody around. And yes, I know that's hard to do in a city. I get it. But you could stop these people. It takes effort, and that's what people don't want to do. They don't want to do effort. Effort's too much. Effort's just a bit too much. Is it in Stockton? I used to be in Stockton. Or I used to go to Stockton a lot. Just on the BART. I'd go all the way out there and then come right back. I used to travel. I used to do that with BART a lot. Just get on the train.
Simpson?
No, BART, Bay Area Rapid Transit. They have a very good rapid transit system in California, in the Bay Area.
Yeah.
It goes out to Stockton. It goes out to a bunch of places. And you can just get on and ride. You can get on with a ticket for it's 2 hours or something like that. It lasts 2-3 hours. Yeah, Snark. I know. I'm sure it's saddening that there is that much, and nobody really cares because it just tells me though that humanity is expendable, and so no one really cares. Oh, we can make more babies.
Have they started growing them yet in a farm?
I'm sure somebody wants to. I'm sure there's somebody out there who's trying to convince the government real hard to start cloning people. Because the rich are injecting themselves with young people's blood. You know that, or having transfusions of their blood with young people's blood.
Yeah.
That's an actual thing. It's an accepted fact, and nobody says anything. Other than, oh yeah, we know. It's like all the other crazy bullshit out there. Don't eat babies' faces. They're cute. They're little pudgy fuckers. Like Yoda said, wondrous is the mind of a child. Yeah, until they start being evil. When they realize that by causing someone else pain, they get attention. That's when you need to beat your kids right then and there. But that's how we got to this mess in the first place. No, I'm talking about responsible beatings, not Come here, I'm going to beat you to death. A whack upside the head usually suffices. It just sinks it home. It sets it in the brain. Something about the human condition that does that.
Why don't you put like a shock sensor inside them when they're born, and you can just
Collar on your
trigger it
kid.
whenever.
I'm not going to shock collar kids, man. They're going to be messed up. Maybe in a dystopian future where we could do that, yeah, but not now. I don't think people would see that very, very. We wouldn't take kindly to that. I wouldn't take kindly. Everybody's always getting offended. If you could just tell them somehow, I don't know, by going to a class or, somebody teaching it, and you'd have to call it something, maybe like history. I don't know. People just fucking listened. Surprising I listened. I didn't listen half the time. I still sucked it in. Oh, I'm sure I'm even sure 100%, and I don't even have any proof that somebody actually probably did that to their kid. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy, man. I think I still have. Well, I have that on my old computer. I think I have that one. Huh?
What's going on in Colorado?
Well, Bobert's getting her ass kicked, which is a good thing. We have though, on the other hand, we have a moron of a right winger trying to be governor. She's one of those election deniers. So yeah, that's going to be fun. We have to vote for Polis because, well, he's an asshole as well, but he's the lesser of two evils. And let's see. Well, yeah, they're going to try to legalize psychedelics for medicinal use. Mostly mushrooms for now. Psilocybin is a wonderful tool, and it needs to be.
What did who did that? Was that Oregon or Washington? Portland or Seattle were there?
I think it was Portland. I think Oregon started it, then Washington. Now we've been wanting it for a while.
Yeah.
I'd love to get in on the ground floor of that. I should have got on the ground floor of marijuana, but no, I'm just too poor.
Yeah, here in Illinois, when it was going legal, like you got to pay $10,000 just to try to get your name on a list to be considered, and then it's not refundable money or anything, even if they tell you no.
That's because once the government gets a hold, and this is the bad side of the government, once they find a revenue source that is easily, people will pay it because they want to get their stuff out. That's the bad side of government, man. The greed is just, it's all encompassing, ever present in every daily thing that we do, to such an extent that it's not even a problem in most people's eyes. They just see it as one more stumbling block that gets in your way. This is where the right thinks that they're doing good because oh no, Washington hasn't? I thought it did. Ooh, well, that's cool. This is where the right goes wrong. They think that less government's going to help. No, it's not. The reason we have government is because you people are too fucking stupid. That's why we have government in the first place. That's why it exists, to control the truly stupid out there. and not let it get out of hand. Oh, that's horrible. Ugh. You know, people used to were there. There's a thing. I think it was in the Inquirer or the Examiner, one of those stupid rags, that kids were getting high off of fucking cow patties. They're taking colanders and taping them up, and then putting or bowls and putting holes in them with straws, and they were breathing in the fumes from the cow patties. Oh, I thought that. I bet there was a bunch of people that tried that shit too. Same thing with the banana peel shit. Remember that back in the day? Oh yeah, you can smoke banana peels. You get fucked up.
I mean, you can eat Tide Pods and get fucked up. But...
Oh yeah, well, we that was it. That should have been called the intelligence test of the century. Who's that?
Who is that?
I don't know.
You know.
No, I don't. I don't know nothing. Ain't chili, that's for sure. Fucking idiot.
That's Spirit.
When he was like ultra young, or you manipulated something, took off his beard and mustache. Do you ever see how mushrooms are grown, Murpus? So awesome. I got the perfect environment right underneath me. Now I just need the whatchamacallums, the spores. We follow the spore. Looks like one of them BGs.
I was trying to bring him out of lurking, if he was lurking.
Ah. Well, what time is it there?
It's got to be afternoon, like 4-ish.
And I don't know if he's subbed yet, so he might not even have got one. I don't know. Peter Frampton. Oh my God, no. Let's not. Let's never. Fucking Peter Frampton. It's about Peter Chris. That's who that's about. Oh, I never said you weren't serious, Murphy. I take people at their word until they, I find different. I can believe people until their shit just starts to sound kind of funky. I've only had shrooms once and I didn't like it, but I'm willing to try it again. I also want to do DMT at some point.
Dynamite.
No, not dynamite. DMT.
Oh, not TNT.
No, not TMT. DMT. It's the drug that gets released in your brain right before you die.
Nice.
Oh yeah, it's an interesting fact. 1979. You're not that old, Murphys, are you? For fuck's sake. You're so goddamn old. Baseball. How do you get a full picture again? I forgot. Wait, honey.
Guess who they have cast as Link in Legend of Zelda?
Oh.
Tom Holland.
Yes, I saw that.
Something about Zelda.
Yeah. Yeah, I was 12 too at that time, Murphy. So damn, you're old. I didn't know you were 60, dude. That's right on. That's cool. I like that. Gesundheit.
There should be a new Zelda coming out here shortly.
A what now?
A new Zelda game.
What?
Breath of the Wild 2.
Oh, I don't know. Tom Harn, he's cute. Not hot.
What?
He's cute. He's not hot.
He's not hot either.
Well, some people think he is.
Well, that's them.
Like Zendaya.
Who?
Zendaya. His girlfriend.
Never heard of her.
She's the girl. She's Mary Jane in Spider-Man. She's the girl in Dune. But you can see the money's already getting to her too. And the popularity. It's clouding her judgment.
Mm.
And that one kid in there is his buddy, the Asian guy. He's doing real good. He's doing movies on his own now.
Nice.
He's actually got a vampire movie out. Who the fuck is Tom Hardy? I don't know these people. I don't watch that kind of stuff. I just watch porn. I mean, I watch good Christian fun. Oh, I miss Moral Oral. I wish they made more of those. Did you ever see that one, Teddy?
What'd you say?
Moral Oral?
Moral Oral? Laurel and Hardy?
Moral
No.
Oral. It's a take on the David and Goliath from back in the day on PBS. Same style, same claymation and shit. Oh, Picard's cool. Yeah, he's kind of cool. What's he look like these days? All you had to do was say Shenzhen. I knew who he was. Wait, he was Shenzhen? I didn't know that. He did a good. Wow, I didn't know he was Shenzhen. I knew he was in Mad Max and Bane. Wow, he's a good actor. He's a really good actor. I got to admit, the guy does a lot of good roles.
Yeah, he's a good character actor.
Not a lot of actors are, though. Like Keanu Reeves. You can't act anything. He can't act. I'm sorry. He can do now. Is he an expert in guns and everything that he does in the John Wick movies? Yes. I would not want to fuck with Keanu Reeves at all. He knows his shit. But yeah, he can't act.
There's supposed to be another John Wick coming out, or it just came out or something.
Yeah, I think hopefully it's going to be the last one, but you never know. But if you want to see why I think that Keanu can't act, just go watch the movie Chain Reaction and look at the scene where he got caught by the cops and he's in there trying to cry. He's trying to cry. It's so hilarious. It's the funniest part of the whole fucking movie.
It's a good movie.
Yes, he is a wonderful human being. I will not diss him on anything other than that. You know, he has done good in this world, and he will continue to do good. I think. You know, he's a great person, but he just can't fucking act. I don't know if it's his face or the tone that he has or his speech pattern or whatever, but eh. You know what I mean? We had 2 come in and then 2 left.
Uh-oh.
And only 5 likes. Bastard. They should have done the sequels a little bit after they did the first 2. But I'm glad, they did that final sequel. They had their daughters, Ooh.
I haven't watched the new one.
What? Oh yeah, I've watched bits and pieces of it, just bits and pieces. But have you seen the new Hellraiser?
I've not.
They turned Pinhead into a girl, and instead of being a cube, now it's 6-sided. Or not a cube, but it's like a long thing. Cubes are 6-sided, but it's this long kind of box now, not just a small cube thing. And instead of nails in her head, they're screws. It's just like, Clive, why?
Would you rather have a nail in your head or a screw?
Well, the whole thing is that pain is pleasure to them. So
Which
I
one
guess.
do you think would bring more pain?
Yeah. Did you ever watch that Rick and Morty episode when they go to hell?
I haven't.
I love Rick and Morty, but now that it's been out for a while, I'm starting to not like it so much because of the just the yelling bits when people are calling each other names and shit like that. Yeah, it's funny sometimes, but not all the time. That's why I don't like a lot of today's humor as well. It's all about people yelling at one another.
There's some new one out that was from the guy who created Rick and Morty, or a spinoff of it or something?
Solar Babies, and he has another one as well. He has, I think, 2 out. I've been watching that one. It's about an alien that yes, I saw that one, sis. I thought that was rather creepy.
Answer the phone.
Yeah, answer the phone. It's her.
Is that black phone?
No. It's her being silly with her filters.
I'd like to see that new scary one, Smile.
I don't like scary movies anymore.
They're all stupid, but
well, they're all stupid, but they do affect you in ways you don't realize. Like the last real movie that I sat in a movie theater to watch that was a horror movie was The Blair Witch. And for months, and I'm literally talking months here, wherever I looked and my eyes just started to unfocus or whatever, I would see the ending scene everywhere I looked. It was starting to drive me a little crazy.
Nice.
So I don't watch horror movies much anymore. I mean, yeah, if they're old campy ones, I might if they're funny and shit. But I like I don't know, I like animes and science fiction more than anything. Just nobody can come up with anything good because Hollywood is stupid. They couldn't make an original movie if their lives depended on it. They have to repeat everything, literally everything.
Yeah, it's getting out of hand.
It's been out of hand, man. It's just.
Well, they got like Star Wars now. There's so many different Star Wars that I.
Yeah, and the newest one that's out there with the Mandalorian and shit. I know all this stuff. I don't watch any of it though. I pay attention to what's going on. I don't actively participate.
Lord of the Rings.
Oh, please. The Rings of Power, that thing's going to fail. That's a fail right there. And then the House of Dragons, come on. That's pandering. Nothing more than pandering. My wife says it the best. You could walk into I could walk into a fucking library and close my eyes and point, and I could grab whatever was there and make a better movie than Hollywood. You know, there's a library right there. Go into it and read a book. Well, then they wouldn't watch movies now, would they? You know, your imagination can do a lot, but you know what? Sometimes watching a movie is a whole lot better. I don't know. I'm just weird. Where'd Murphys go? Murphys! Don't go into the light. All are welcome. All are welcome. Go into the light.
Caroline.
Caroline. You know, that movie just got freakier as time went on because you found out that the bodies in that pool were real. Right on, Murphys. I'm glad. Nice to see you, bro. It's good to have people around who I like. Good to talk to people that can talk back and be intelligent and not be fucking dumb.
Well,
Be silly.
You want me to go?
Look, shut up, Teddy. You try more than most, which is great. Just wish more people come by. I'd like to do this. You know, I like talking to people on streams like this. I really do. I think you know, I need to. I just don't talk to people around where I live because I don't like people, for the most part. Find a lot of people just tiresome to deal with. Are you drawing?
Am I drawing?
Yes.
No.
Because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a drawing. Either that or jacking off.
I'm not doing that either. I just moved around, but I'm not.
Yeah,
right a second.
It
Maybe it's
sounds
rubbing up against my beard.
It could be. It probably is your beard. Because it sounds like you're drawing with chalk. Or not chalk, charcoal. Sorry. Oh, God. And that right there. Sorry. The last couple of days, I really noticed. People say sorry way too fucking much. For the dumbest of reasons. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't get to your fucking stream on time. I'm sorry. You know what? Fuck off. There's nothing to be sorry about. You don't know her. You don't know them. You know, you don't owe them anything. Yeah, you're trying to be nice, and I just don't get why. But it's ridiculous. Stop saying sorry. Told that to some dude today, too.
I'm sorry for saying sorry.
I knew that was coming from someone. Just, you know, like you see these people, and I said it. Okay, now, do you know Glober Mom at all?
I do not. I don't think.
You might want to watch. She's anti auditor, pretty much. She thinks that we're all, but she really hates chili or delete laws. She really hates delete laws. So she puts him on blast about every video that she can. Let's see.
What was her name again? Global.
Hold on. Glover. I'll get it. I get it. Now her Karen videos are great. She does Karen videos as well, and she does really good on those. She does a really good voiceover. She's she's smart. She's opinionated, but she's let's see. Ah, here it is.
Where did she come from? Massel?
I don't know. I don't think so. I've never really looked into that part of it. Murpus, he's a douche of the worst kind. I heard some of his story today, actually, about how he was bullied as a kid. And you just gotta go, you became what you hated. A fucking bully. But there's her channel right there. She seems like a very intelligent person, and I'd love to have her come on one of my streams one day just to have a talk. Yeah. Oh yeah, Murphys. Probably somebody knew you. Who knows? Like Lenny. Little bastard. I'll get over that. I think that was just a mistake on his part. But still.
Chili's one of her members.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You think he doesn't watch that shit? Like I said, go through her videos. You'll see a whole bunch of Chili videos in there.
Oh, I thought she was anti-Chili.
Oh, she is. That's what I'm saying. She just puts him on blast constant.
But he's a member on her channel.
Yeah. So, just because he's a member don't mean jack shit.
And Hank.
People do weird things when people don't like you. They will do just the weirdest of things. Up into including following you around, And he's a narcissistic asshole. Well, we've all done that. I mean, when back in my Yahoo days, I had over 9,000 IDs.
Yahoo!
Well, you needed them to boot people. It was a wonderful program. It was a wonderful time when anybody could be considered a hacker, even though it was just a program. A little script that you just put in and you put your IDs in and bam, let it go. He pays her to be mean to him? Yeah, I know, huh? Maybe he's a masochist. Maybe it's all just a plot to get more views for her and him. Who knows? Maybe if I can get her on my channel, I can ask her. That's a thing, sis, that men pay women to be mean to them. I'm just saying, from what I've heard. Teddy muted himself.
I'm here. You hear me?
I hear you.
No, sorry. I was looking at her video.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's, like I said, she's funny. She's got some good ones. And she's got some good editing skills, at least, it looks like. So I found her just, I was in my, I really hate these people phase. Because sometimes auditors just piss me the fuck off. No offense to any auditors in the crowd. Just sometimes you people do it the wrong way. Now, if you did it the way AlSoCal has and built up a relationship with the cops, you're going to get some good stuff. He got some good stuff tonight. Really, he just Yeah, you can have an attitude with the cops if you want, but expect what you put out. If you're gonna put out hate and vitriol, you're gonna get that right the fuck back. And I know Carolina, she's out there. Oh my God, she's so cringe. She is so cringe. I love it. Because every time she says something, it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Sometimes it just pisses me the fuck off. You know what I'm saying, Jelly Bean? You know what I mean?
Interesting.
What?
Like I said, interesting.
Yes, I know. That's why I said what. Do that to my kid all the time. I love fucking with him.
What?
No, my kid. I like my kid. He's fucking funny. Oh, their dating app bombed. Darn.
Hmm.
You know who the Republicans? They have a dating site or a dating app. You know what it's called? You know what it's called?
I've heard of it, but I don't know.
The Right Stuff.
The right stuff.
They thought they were being clever. They thought they were being clever. Ali Coca's got a new video out. 8-year-old lifesaver.
So when Putin says he's going to test nukes by the Ukraine border, does he mean the new border that he made up, or?
Probably. What's the worst possible response to I love you? Really? Thank you. I know. I love you too, but seen at 7:42 p.m. That's it. 70% of the people said that one. Oh, his polls are funny.
I thought Murphys was coming up.
I don't know. I started to doubt all the stuff I see on YouTube that says, for inventions or this, that, and the other thing, new discovery or, we found Bigfoot, shit like that. All of that. I can't. I just can't anymore. I'm tired of people just lying constantly to get clicks and views.
I need some more of these.
Huh?
I said I need more of those. I only got like 2 left.
Okay. Now I'll get some more.
I think I might be catching a cold.
Uh-oh.
I missed it. Did you already come up?
Let me see. What? Nope.
Murphy said, I missed it. If you already come up.
Because she's a woman, she talks too fast. I get it. I get it, sis. I get it. She does. She talks way too fucking fast. She sounds like she's a bit, like she's on speed most of the time, but that's just her the way she is. I will never visit Lake Tahoe. It's not that bad a place.
Yeah, I went there once and went snowboarding there. Kind of nice.
I went skiing there once.
Not a bad place.
That's where girls go to get their virginity taken. I mean,
It was on another stream.
nah.
Nuh-uh. You didn't go up.
Nuh-uh. You didn't do nothing.
How did I miss it? Whose was it? When was it? Knock, knock.
Oh, did you hear all the... I didn't see all of them, but... Oh, wow. Erin Gray. I hadn't seen her in forever. Did you see all the Amazon warehouses that got on fire?
No.
Yeah, a bunch of them did.
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure it's sabotage, but nobody's talking yet. And there was also a warehouse fire in Walmart, in one of their big distribution centers.
Maybe it was all their return merchandise, and so they burn it to collect on the insurance.
No, they don't do that. They just dump it in anywhere they can. Did you ever see that one guy who got his yard was literally piled with nothing but Amazon? Like just piles of boxes everywhere. And then somebody a couple weeks ago found a dump site for Amazon packages. They would just pull up, open the back, dump them all out right next to this river. They don't care. They make more money by doing what they do than by getting it returns and shit.
Yeah.
It's such a fucking scam, and yet nobody says anything because money talks, bullshit walks. It's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous that this piece of paper, this thing that we covet so much, is responsible for so much fucking disastrous things. You know how many slaves are currently in the world right now? Estimated?
Including sex slaves?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know.
50 million. 50 million. 50 million people are in slavery right now.
Yeah.
And it's a fact, and yet nobody says anything about it because there's nothing they can do. Because greed rules all. Corruption has corrupted every single person on the planet practically. Murphy's called you out.
I thought you already showed me your real picture.
You want to see?
Yeah, it's weird. Some of the things that, like, I can't understand like monarchies, and I can't, like, I couldn't imagine having like a royal family. Like, it's weird to me.
Yeah.
Like, why you would put up with that? But
well, see, now,
yeah.
You're what, in your 30s, 40s?
I'm 41.
41. So you sort of grew up with a queen, but we grew up with a queen. You know, in my house, you know, she was respected. You know, and so we grew up with it, and it's not as weird as it seems. But yeah, I can understand why somebody would think it's weird, because yeah, it just doesn't make sense that you would let a complete family of inbreds fucking rule you.
Yeah.
And you know, did you see the Queen Elizabeth's two sisters that they hid for their entire lives? Oh
I
yeah.
had on.
One died in 1960 something. The other died in 1987 or six, something like that. And yeah, they were both. That's it. They showed the inbreeding. Let's just put it that way.
Nice.
Because I mean, it is what it is. It is our history in the world, but people seem to not be able to move the fuck on. When she died, the government should have said the royalty is over. We're done with you. We're gonna turn your castle into a big fucking museum, and then go from there. You can buy a title if you want one. There's a guy in Scotland who sells one by 1 foot plots of land,
Yeah.
and as soon as you buy the land, you become a whatever whatever
Yeah,
title
I
you want.
heard. Who was that? KY Packer, I think. I heard him talking. I think he did it.
That's cool. I mean, if you want, you can have a star named after you if you want, which is completely stupid. People will take your money if you want to be stupid. Especially if you're stupid.
Who controls the names of the
I
objects
think
in space?
well, there's a federal bureau that does that, I believe, but you have to register it. I think it costs like $1,000. You have to register it with NASA or some shit, and you pick a star. And Bob's your uncle.
But I mean, I guess if we call a star or something, I'm sure Russia calls it the same thing in
Pretty much.
China.
Yeah, but we don't care
So
what they think. The Whitakers, I maybe have seen something. I know the name. I just don't know what you're talking about in reference to. But yeah, we don't care what
inbreds.
Russia, or we don't really care what Russia or China does, because they don't care what we do. They're going to rule their way. We're going to rule ours. And if it conflicts, oh well, we can duke it out. Let's go.
So what stops you from selling star rights to people?
I'm not an evil, selfish, narcissistic bastard, and I couldn't do that to people. I don't like lying.
Yeah.
Lying's not something I do. My wife would disagree with you, but I don't lie to her either. I just find it funny that she thinks I do. I love telling the truth. It's wonderful. It's so freeing.
Yeah.
It's so freeing. It just frees your soul. Just frees your soul.
Free yourself, and the rest will follow.
Colorblind, don't be so shallow. J-Lo's got another movie out, and she still looks as good as ever, even though she's in the fucking 70s, I think, 60s or 70s. Yeah, she's old, man.
She's older. I don't think she's 60 yet.
Let's see.
Wit.
Oh, she's only 50. She's younger than me. Fuck, she's younger than me. She's 53. She was born in 69.
69.
Ben Affleck. Oh, she's robbing the cradle with Ben Affleck. He's only 50.
Oh.
Shakira.
Inbred family, the Whitakers.
Ah.
Or the Whit Takers.
Soft white underbelly. What a name.
America's most inbred family.
That's horrible. That people would do that willingly. It's just class A sex. Yeah, he seems to. I'll have to check it out when I have time. Yeah, let me check. See what this does. There we go. Oh man, I should read you my comments I get every day.
Comments you get?
Oh God, all kinds. So this one guy said Mary Jane or weed isn't a poison, and he goes, hey, "Here's your sign," and his name's Montana Mountain Man. I'm like, you're an idiot. Oh, these dumbass people! I swear. Just somebody. Just want to go walk around smacking people upside the head. Share a screen to see how this layout is unique. Okay, thanks. Just looking, pressing buttons and all, you know. Goddamn spirit.
What do you do this time?
I don't know. Just saying, goddamn spirit. Anti-gay Republican did what on tape? Made a porno.
Is it a gay porno?
Probably. I'm pretty sure that's what it's about. Because they hate themselves so much, that's why they say it, because they think, they have the gay thoughts. They're the ones with the gay thoughts, not everybody else. They are. They're afraid that they're going to become gay. Oh, God, did you hear what the newest thing on Dr. Oz came out today? I think it was over 250, 260 some odd fucking puppies he killed. Puppies. Dr. Oz is a dumbass.
Where would you do that at?
Oh, he did it back in the day when he was, being a doctor, I guess. He's also paid people to do heroin for his TV show. He paid people to go by and do heroin on camera. I mean, good for them. They got, Ashley! Hey, Spooky. I'm not going to spell it right. I want people to find it and say stuff like you do. Welcome to my channel, by the way, brother. Thank you for stopping in, man. I appreciate that.
Damn, Spooky.
Like I said, I spell it wrong for a reason. I did it on purpose. Because I want people to think that they got one over on me when they don't.
How would they spell it?
Oh, what is it? It's on the front here. Yeah, because I spell it VENGENCE.
Oh, it's different than what you have on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Oh, That's why I was like,
Yeah, I spelled it right here,
yeah.
but not down there. I like confusing people. It's fun watching their brains freeze. Like I was telling who I was watching. I forget who it was. It might have been Al. I think it was Al. But this cop said, "Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor." I was like, "This is what you do. Do the favor. Move back how they want you." And then somewhere down the line, like a week or whatever, next time you're running that cop, call in that favor. Watch their brains just fucking freeze right then and there. Well, no, Murphys, some people spell it like the English spell it. The OU. Freaking spirit.
Weirdos.
Yeah, Europe's pretty fucking weird, I'll tell you. Like France. They came up with every single word for surrender. Oh, well, if you spell it wrong, yeah. I've only got 18 people. For fuck's sake. 19 now. Thank you. Aluminium. It's always been aluminium. It's not like you're going to find me on any, live thing on there. This is my first live. And I tried going live yesterday, but I had to wait 24 hours because YouTube said I had to wait. Don't know why. Maybe to fit me in somewhere. That'll get you the clicks and the views. Boobies. Boobies will do it every time. And nobody knows why. Well, it's invalid, of course. But what's his name? God, I'm so horrible with names when I don't see people's names. What's his name? That is a... Ugh. You smashed that face together. Ugh. El Coro.
Back in his rock and roll days.
What?
Sorry about that.
No,
I said that's Spirit back in his rock and roll days.
Ah. He's doing a lot of coke. Look at that nose. Yeah, El Coro calls me invalid, so I don't care. That's why I kind of like this name. At least you can say it and not have it mean something else. That is not gorgeous. That nose is bulbous. And I've seen bulbous. Knew this one guy who had his nose was so, I know it's a disease or something, but he had a big ass red nose. Like it's huge.
Drinking.
No, I think it was just something else. Blondie. I miss Blondie.
Well, I took the image and did a Google search of the image, and it came back as Blondie. So, really, not too much time at all.
Google owns 53% of all the emails in the United States. You know how I know that? Because a fucking Republican said it. They're trying to sue Google. Oh, it's so funny. They do the funniest things every single day. The funniest things every day. And yet people are taking them serious.
Would that not be a monopoly on emails?
Uh, I think they're just fucking, they're using a statistic that is meaningless. So Google has, runs a lot of the emails. So what? The hair, but they're not evil. They're misguided cultists who have been manipulated for their entire lives, their parents' lives, their grandparents' lives. For the last 80 years, they have been manipulated and used. Actually, for the last, several thousand years through, various religions and whatnot. But these people are just, they're brainwashed. They're brainwashed because, a lot of these people are, the middle of the country. They don't see a lot of the city. They don't get a lot of the stuff that people in bigger cities and towns and whatnot get. They're mostly thinking about their lives. They're not thinking about the world around them. They're only thinking about their community and what they have going on around them. They don't really have a wide world view of things, and so they cluster in their churches and they get brainwashed every fucking day. It don't help that you got people lying to them constantly. I mean, it's that's the truth of it, is that it's just manipulation of the mind. It's been going on for thousands and thousands of years, and it's effective because it works. Because humans are stupid. We're stupid. Oh, I bet he likes that one.
Is stupid does. Look how happy he is to be eaten alive.
Yeah, but see, there's we go through these ebbs and flows of being smart, being dumb, being smart, being dumb, and we're on the dumb side right now. We're on the completely dumb side. When you have people, even as of today, saying they still believe the election was stolen, when all the evidence says, no, you're wrong and you're fucking psycho. And the only good thing about this time right now is that their lies are being exposed, and hopefully people start listening. Who is this one, Teddy? But it's just, and to see it, to be able to see it and not be able to do anything really just racks my brain constantly.
I thought Spooky was coming up.
I don't know. Because, really, the truth is out there. People just open their fucking eyes, but they're so fucking stupid they won't. Because they're too proud, too stubborn. I sing like an angel, with his lungs pierced with a spear. Oh, I know that. I know. They believe the moon landing is fake, that it's hollow, that it's all kinds of different things. You could even show, and they have shown, that the world is round, and yet people don't believe it because they can't conceive of that notion, which is bizarre. You just really, I one time said, if I had ever come across one of their conventions, those flat earth conventions that were going on, I would have called the cops and said, there's about a couple of hundred people here who are insane and need a psychological assistance. You have to care, Murphys. I know. I know. Because that's where my mom's at right now, pretty much. She doesn't give a fuck either. She's 75, though. Yeah, she just turned 75. No, it's not flat, Murphys. It's not. It's round. Actually, it's not even round. It's an orboid. It has a beer gut. This planet literally has a beer gut. Or a spare tire, if you want to call it that. But yeah, we have one side of the planet that's just a little more bulbous than the other. It's not a perfectly round thing.
Whenever I click go to channel on that one, it comes back Spooky Rabbit. I can't go to that.
What is it? Yep, Spooky Rabbit. Oh, yeah. There's no such thing as Bigfoot either. This was faked. Okay. This is fake. This is a guy in a costume.
No guy walks like that.
Somebody who's trying to fake being a Bigfoot, that's what. That's who.
Who would try to fake that, though?
People who want to get fucking attention, who have nothing going on in their lives but sadness, and so they want to create something fantastical that say, "Ooh, look what I discovered! See, proof." When there's none. There's people that go out to the woods and actually wear their fucking. They put big feet on their feet. And go out there and make footprints so people find them and go, oh, look, proof. And it's all fake. Can I prove UFOs exist and are real and aliens are real? No. So I don't bother. Because if they're aliens, they're coming here in ships that defy any knowledge that we know. And people just need to stop. Okay, you see it. Now, what are you going to do? Nothing? Okay, let's move on, please. You know they're there. Guess what? Ignore them because you can't do a thing. Can we move on in life now, please? Can you get over it? What are you going to make the government do? Shoot them down? You're going to start an interstellar war because you're curious to see what's in there? Go fuck yourself. You know, I don't get why people want to believe in stupid shit. Like fairies. You know where fairies come from. Fairies come from moths and butterflies. And all kinds of animals. The reason we have fucking monsters is because of, you know, them freaky animals that scream sometimes when they're, you know, like elk and deer and foxes and those one dogs that sound really fucking wild.
There's a fairy right there.
If you just but take a minute and think what you're experiencing at that second. Think about what's going on around you. Think about, because I've noticed that myself. I see things out of the corner of my eye, but then I stop and realize, oh, that's just the wind moving a curtain, or that's just a beam of sunlight bouncing off of something else. If you just take a second and think, and that's where people don't. They don't think. Like you see that one video last year before, the cops were going to the graveyard at night, and they heard that large scream, and they all ran. These are people who are trained to deal with situations, supposedly, and they get scared of a quote-unquote unknown thing. Come on. Yeah, but Schrodinger's cat's different. Until we see one, I will not believe in it. Until we have a physical proof, like one walking down the fucking street, I won't believe in it. I don't believe in fairy. I don't believe in a lot of things I used to as a kid, as a teenager, as a young adult. I
I
find,
believe in a thing called love.
there's no such thing as love. It's a chemical reaction in the
Just
brain.
listen to the rhythm of my heart.
It's a chemical reaction in the brain to outside stimuli that you yourself don't even understand.
I believe in a thing called love, love.
No, that's a pretty one.
Mystique, the Australian fairy.
So, oh my god, I was seeing what was I watching today as well? Oh, vent cleaning. They were cleaning out vents for dryers and shit. Man, people are fucking lazy. I mean, literally, this one guy had a fucking, a foot tall mound of just dust coming out of his vent. Another guy had a bird nest in there.
I've never cleaned the one that goes outside of my house.
I do. I clean out the outside. I haven't cleaned the in it, but it seems to be functioning properly. Well, don't do
I don't
that.
know how I wouldn't be able to get to it. I'd have to snake it out from the outside or something.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll just catch on fire and burn down.
No, that they do. Well, one of the guys was saying this is how a lot of house fires start, is because the vents are clogged like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I could do that job. That's easy. All they had was a drill and a fucking bunch of rods that they brought with them, and a spinny thing at the end. Same thing with lawn mowing. I could do that. Because nobody wants to do it. It's a stupid thing.
It's hot.
No, it's just a chemical reaction. That's all. It's your brain fooling you into thinking something that it isn't really there. That's all it is. It's just your brain fulfilling its function to perpetuate life. Because life is, if anything, is persistent. It wants to procreate. It wants to continue on. And there's a good philosophical debate on that. If life does that, is life the entity itself? Ooh, that's spooky.
Spooky rabbit.
That's spooky. I mean, I can just so much. It's just always in my head. I'm glad I can talk it out. I really do. I'm really glad I can just get it out of my head.
Always on my mind.
A lot of people are. I think about people all the time. Just most of them suck ass. That looks like a Asian something mix. Why is there deer in the field?
You got rid of. You lowered my playground area.
Oh, sorry. I saw you. There you go.
Oh, they're being hunted.
No such thing as ghosts. It's all wind. It's all wind in your imagination and old houses.
Spirit has a video of a ghost in his house.
There's no such thing as ghosts. There's no such thing as ghosts. There's no such thing as fairies, goblins, ghouls, trolls, spirits, sprites. None of that shit. None of it is real. Not a one. We are a plain, ordinary ball of rock and mud, and that's all this world is. No, no, it doesn't. Sorry. Life is easy to think to figure out. It's really complex to live through. And that could be it. I could have probably stumbled on the greatest thing of all time, and nobody's going to take me seriously because I'm on YouTube.
There has to be something out there.
No, there isn't. That's the whole thing. There is nothing. There is nothing out there. There are no dragons, nothing. It's all just normal shit. If you just look at normal? It. Exactly. What is normal? But still, their norm or our weird is their normal. So, there's nothing that's out there that's like magical. Magic doesn't exist.
Well, how did this whole thing start?
You want to know how it started? It started by, and I'm going back all the way to the very, very beginning when I say this, and I'm talking the very, very beginning. Okay. It all started from an old cave person, whether it be a woman or a man, seeing a baby, a young one cry, and making up stories to make it stop crying. This all comes from people just trying to make somebody's life a little better, even though it was a lie.
I thought you were going all the way back to the start of the universe. That's where I was.
No, not that. Going. Not that. I don't know where the fuck where that even came from. No, I'm talking about the start of where all this fairies and gods and bullshit came from. It came from somebody trying to make somebody feel better about something, about their parent dying, the storm in the sky, the bear outside the cave. That's where all this came from.
Wasn't it Eve who ate the apple?
And that's fake.
She started it all.
Yes, I hate things. I hate a lot of things. Mostly actions of other people who are too dumb to fucking realize they're too dumb. But the Adam and Eve shit, it's all made up. There was nobody. If Adam and Eve were the first, who the fuck was around to write it? It's all a bunch of fucking nonsense.
If you're too dumb to realize you're dumb, wouldn't you be one of the happiest people ever?
You would think, but they like to be miserable. And they want everybody else to be miserable along with them. That's why they're trying to do what they're doing. They're trying to turn this into a Christian nation, a Christian-only nation, which goes against everything that America stands for. Literally, everything America stands for.
One nation under God.
Many gods. You are able to worship any god you want. It's in the Constitution. And that's the thing. In God we trust. That's the Christian side trying to push their way into people's lives. That stuff needs to be removed from government, not brought in more. That's what's keeping people stupid, is believing in a 2,000-year written old book that just is pure fantasy. It's the greatest work of fiction ever created by man. The single greatest. The Bible, the Quran, Buddha, all the other religions that are out there. It's all just fucking made up nonsense. And I wish I could just shove that into people's brains and have them believe it. Yeah, hate's not a real thing either. It's just your brain's response to outside stimuli that you find that your brain can't comprehend. I know what I'm saying, Spook. I know. Okay. You can't get me on that. Yes, I know who you are. But the thing is that That's what it is. It's all chemical responses that our body interpret outside stimuli, and it can't. And that's how we interpret the world. What we see isn't the real world. What we hear isn't the real world. What we feel is not the real world. It's the limitations of what our bodies are. That's what we see. That's what we feel. That's what we hear. That's what we see. That's what it is. No, it's potato chips are real. Tell you that though.
Well, when you try to think about how the universe started,
I think it was a fart.
I know it's just so hard to
Yeah,
can't
because
comprehend it.
well, our brains are too small. Our brains are not developed nearly as much as it should be, and they can almost tell you how it started, but they can't. But they can't really. They can simulate the first milliseconds of the beginning of the universe, but they cannot. They can't do the actual start or what it came from or how it, or they don't know. They can guess. And they make good educated guesses, but that's all they are, just educated guesses.
But when you think about how crazy this is, what we do know, and waking up one day flying through space on this rock, isn't it possible that anything crazy out there could be?
Anything you can conceive could possibly be the truth, but there's no way to prove it. No, it's not real. It's how your body reacts. Oh yeah, checking that fucking leech was huge, dude. That leech was huge. And I've had leeches. You ever get a leech on you, Teddy?
I have not.
I used to get them between my toes when I went swimming. You see them, maybe stuck there, and you just go, ew, what the fuck? Because you didn't even feel them attach. That's the weird part. You never feel them attach.
Yeah. Do you always wear underwear when you went swimming?
Just shorts or swim trunk.
I'd be scared.
Not me. Nah.
If they were that tiny to get into in between your toes, they find some other areas.
I'm sure they could have. But I think it's because I was putting my feet on the bottom of the lake that did that. And they want to go, oh, well, it's all, it's all God's will. Well, I don't think so. I'm sorry. You're wrong. I think it's the will of somebody a long time ago who wanted to control other people. And said, ooh, you better be careful or the mean guy in the sky is going to get you. Ooh.
Gonna get you.
Gonna get you.
Get you one way or another.
That's cool. It's just the way it is. I just wish people would listen.
I think somebody kidnapped Snark and Sess.
Well, she probably passed out. Why did it look funny? It looked like ours. Now, is that your real picture?
Yeah, it is me.
You look about as plain as I thought you would.
Plain old Jane.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Well, at least it's not a trough. You ever pee in a trough?
Yeah.
Those are some of the silliest things I've ever seen. Fucking people. Maybe that's where he got it from. You never know. Just be thankful you're not in China. You know what you use for a toilet in China? A hole in the ground.
China.
China. Yeah, it's a hole in the ground. They don't have any seats. I saw one the other day. It was in China. It was in an apartment, and the toilet was outside on the porch.
Mm.
This world is silly. And I've never been on a cruise ship, so I wouldn't know. And they say the Chinese squat is, it's good for you if you can do it. Yeah. What, it's just you two now? No one loves me.
Maybe I didn't see the link.
And he leaves. Either that or his fucking internet went out. Kangaroo wasn't kicking the fucking. People like to bash on Australia.
Well, it's a country of convicts.
Yeah, but they didn't do anything. That was their great-great-grandparents. Great-great-great-great-grandparents.
Oh, yeah.
Because this once a criminal, always a criminal is a bunch of bullshit. You're a criminal because you don't know better. You think you have no other choice. There are many reasons. To be a criminal. Mostly because of being uneducated and stupid to the possibilities that life can give you if you but try. But they don't think they're good enough. I know. Happened to me. I was a criminal for a while. Till I went to jail. I think the thing that cured me of trying to be a criminal is the delousing. That was the most embarrassing, humiliating thing that's ever happened to me.
They just weigh you down and throw powder on you?
Mm-hmm. No, they don't just throw it. They got a hose. Well, the one I went to had a hose.
You were in the military, though.
They got me. They got you. They said take your clothes off. They got you in a shower. We're in this room that looked like a shower. And they take a fucking hose and hose you down, literally hose you down, and then, they whack you with that stuff. They say spread your cheeks, bend over and spread your cheeks. Like I said, the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to me ever. I think that's what really did it for me when I went to jail. I said, I don't think I want to ever go through this again.
Did you ever poop in a toilet in the military that didn't have a stall around it?
Yes. I pooped in
Kind
a...
of embarrassing.
I poop... it's poop. Poop is different. Poop, you gotta poop. It'll go swirl. No, you gotta get the new ones. They have a... Yes, it's not real. We're not... Nobody's smart because we're all dumb. Oh, yeah, they got new toilets out that sort of act like, it looks like a toilet, but it recycles the stuff like kitty litter instead. Like it's on the, they use something like that. There's another one out that incinerates your waste as soon as you waste it. And they got another one. Yeah, they got a solar one that does the same thing. It destroys your waste, which is cool. Now, have you had no place to poop whatsoever and then ended up having to poop in the garbage?
In the garden?
Garbage. Your garbage can.
Thankfully, no.
I've done it several times. When you live with a lot of people and you're only one toilet, sometimes shit happens. Literally. Just the way life is, man. What does Bear Grylls say? Adapt, overcome, or I forget what he says. Something about adapt. They have, in Japan, they have just introduced a portable toilet. It's plastic. You can fold it up, but when you unfold it, it turns into a little tiny, foot tall or 2 feet tall place you can sit on, and you put a bag underneath it. Take your poop, wrap the bag up, toss it in the trash, fold it up, and you're on your way. Just saw that the other day. So you can poop right there on the street. Oh, no, let me see now. I caught the death throes of a wasp the other day on video.
The what of a wasp?
The death throes, it dying, breathing its last.
Did you see the energy escape it and go somewhere?
Nope, because it's a bee. Bees don't do that.
Huh? They don't have a soul?
Hear it? That's it dying. I just got it after it did its major death throw where the back abdomen uh, pops up real quick, does this kind of shake, and then falls back down. Oh man, I didn't get a lot of. Oh, I horrible at battery videos. Look at that shit. And it just died. That was weird.
So what happened? It was alive and now it's dead. Like what?
Well, no, because that's what happens to wasps and bees all across the world. When their time has
Right.
come,
I mean,
it's their time, and they just die.
they just die. What
They
happens?
just die.
What was keeping them alive?
Life not wanting to give up, but their bodies, they're just not designed to live for very long.
So then life just disappeared.
No, they become part of the process that goes on in the world of life, death, decomposition, renewal into life
What
again.
about their consciousness and
They don't have a consciousness; they're bugs. According to science. I don't know. But when you think all that bug has to do is collect honey or whatever wasps do, build a nest, learn how to tell people or their fellow wasps where food is, that doesn't leave a lot of room for fucking thinking.
what's the point?
Life. Life is the point. That's it. That is the point. Life is, and I'm starting to think maybe life is an entity unto itself, and it could be the God that everybody talks about, but it's just life. Life wants to exist. It's addicted to existing. I've been saying that for decades now. That's what life really is. It's just addiction. I don't think so, bruh. We're all insane because we all fall into this fucking thing of allowing the world to do what it's doing right now and not saying, excuse me, hold up. There's something wrong here. No, everybody's just got to accept it the way it is because that's the way it is. My mother said that to me yesterday. I almost bit her head off.
Please excuse me while I whip this out.
Excuse me while I kiss the sky. I'm sorry, Murphy. I don't mean to hurt your brain. I really don't. I just want to expand it. You working tomorrow?
I'd have to call and find out.
Would you like me to call for you? Because I
They
can.
ain't open yet.
No shit, Sherlock.
And if you want to,
Okay, I will.
because my shoulders are still sore.
Aw, wah, I push carts, wah.
No, they're sore from getting my shots.
Oh, well, yeah, they're going to be that way. Are you feeling sick at all?
Nope.
Okay, good. Well, you just got to make sure you keep an eye on that because it does affect some people different.
Mm-hmm.
But you got the newest one, so
Yeah, Omicron.
even though Omicron's probably outdated by now, I haven't heard anything about COVID for months, and it's still going on. People are still dying, still getting sick.
Yeah.
But no, it's gone. It's over because Biden said so. Oh man, what time It's 1:40 in the morning. 1:40 in the morning. Go to fucking bed. Fucking kids, I swear. They just never listen. They think they're invincible. They think they're gonna never get hurt. Till one day, smack. Life just punches you right in the gut.
Oh, I don't think I'm invincible or anything.
I am. Can't hit me. I float like a butterfly. I sting like a bee.
And yet you've got a crappy immune system.
Oh, shut up. Fucking kid. Tell me fuck.
I mean, the only way to prove that you're not invincible is to die, right? And if you haven't died yet, then you may be invincible.
I'm immortal. I'm immortal until it happens, so, you know.
And my immune system's got a hashtag life hack.
Hashtag life hack. Yeah, I think life hack needs to be taken out of the English lexicon because it's not, none of those are hacks.
Or other,
If I had a peanut tree and there was a west wind blowing, what's east? I don't know. Or
Peanuts
blowing.
are underground.
Yeah, on the ground. Which way do the nuts fall? Down?
They're
They'll
under
fall
the
over.
dirt.
Yeah. If it's coming from the west, then they're blowing to the east. If it's a easterly wind blowing to the west, then they're going west.
But the peanuts are underground.
No. And I'm probably putting way too much thought into this fucking simple question.
They're under the soil.
Exactly.
Wind patterns are never simple.
The answer is purple. Purple is always the answer. Like Purplesaurus Rex. Fuck, I love this shit. I really do. I don't know why, but I love fucking Purplesaurus Rex. Yeah, but he said a peanut tree. And we're going on the tree. So, yes, peanuts grow underground so they don't go anywhere. I get it.
What do you call it? Purple what?
Purplesaurus Rex. It used to be a flavor that Kool-Aid used to make. And it's a mixture of lemon and grape. It is quite possibly the single greatest drink on the planet. At least to me. I make it now with Mio. You know, like those water enhancer drinks.
Oh my.
And it's just, oh my God, it's so good. You got to try it at least once. It's tart.
It's better than
purple
drink.
And it's better than lemonade. It's better than both. And when they're put together, oh my God, it just comes together in this tart, sweet thing that I just can't get enough of.
Come together.
Yeah, but you focus on the words, not on what he says, because it could be a peanut tree. You never know. Could be a tree out there. Has peanuts. You know, pineapples aren't trees. They're themselves. They're little tiny things. Yeah, I think I've said it before, but the reason I try to spell right is because I used to have to write the dictionary out, word for word, letter for letter, dot for dot. I got all the way up to C.
Good times.
Yeah, my school was a fucking riot to go to. The only school, only one of the schools we had a calligraphy teacher. That was awesome. Oh yeah, I've been drinking a Kool-Aid for quite. I can't drink Kool-Aid. You need sugar for that shit. I'm diabetic. I can't drink sugar. Well, I can. I just shouldn't.
Well, how do you get the sweetness?
It's fake. Because like Mio, it's a liquid. It's a liquid flavor. And what it does is just, you put it in. Go to the store, you'll see it. It's called Mio, MIO.
Yeah, I've
Or,
seen those little squirt bottles. Yeah.
Oh man, they made them bigger finally. I was so happy, but they're so goddamn expensive. So I go with the store brand. Store brand's cheaper. And actually Walmart stepped up when they got at least they started to step up. I'm sure they cheapened it by now. But their lemonade is awesome. The grape that they have, the flavors they have taste good.
Maybe it's the same company that makes both. They just label them different.
Probably. Well, no, they use different bottles, but yeah, more likely. Yeah. But no, they're you can tell, especially with a lemonade, you can really tell that each one's different. Like one will taste kind of even oldish, while another one will taste pretty damn good, and then the Mio one tastes like your typical lemonade that you would get from anything, But it's really good. It allows me to drink more water than I normally would. I tell you that. True. Are you like me? Are you insomniac? I should take a pill.
Yeah. Changes all the time.
I hate it. And other things. Did you have an affair with your cookie teacher? I mean, with your piano teacher. Never had an affair with a teacher, damn it. I wanted one too. I had a couple hot teachers. Fuck yeah. Okay, they were hot to me back then, but probably just fucking ugly. Who knows? When you're a kid, you think stupid things. I miss pimples. You know that? Is that weird?
You don't get pimples anymore?
Nah. I miss those pimples you wake up in the morning, you had to squirt them, and you squirt them on the fucking mirror, and you just went plat. I missed that year. That was fun. Get those really juicy ones that just squirted all over the place, and you're like, ugh. There we go. Trazodone down the dome. Yay. Now I can drift off peacefully to sleep.
Why do we sleep?
Because our bodies are a machine and they need to rest and recoup from the day's events. And the life found a way to decompress the information that your brain receives throughout the day in a safe and easy manner. And that's why we have sleep and sleep paralysis. That's why. That's because all we are is machines. All we are is a very complex computer.
But I mean, if I ran a marathon or if I spent all day on the couch, regardless, at the end of the day, I have to shut it down for a good 8 to 12 hours.
Because you're taking in information even when you're not doing anything. And even the information that you're taking in, like if you're looking around your room right now, it's not really what you're seeing. You're seeing an image that's inside your brain that isn't, that tells you everything that's around you. It knows where everything is. your brain does some amazing things. I'm not saying we're dumb, but the human brain is amazing.
Are you calling my brain amazing? Thank
Everybody's brain's amazing. Everybody's brain's amazing. It's just amazing in different ways for some people. But it has to decompress. Whenever you get your computer full, you got to decompress it and clean it out. Well, that's what sleeping does. Right on, Marcus. It is a chemical reaction. It is a chemical reaction to inside stimuli, though. It's something that your body does because it has to. Because if you don't sleep, you go insane. And I know how I know. I have not slept for 2 weeks at one time, and at the end of it, I was going pretty nuts. Your body needs sleep because that's what it is. It's a computer. Very complex.
My body's a wonder.
Mine's a one gerbil engine. Oh, my neck. Well, I'm glad, Marcus. I like to impart information. Circadian, not Arcadian, it's circadian. Because nighttime in Jesus, what? What? You're crazy. You're crazy, man. You're crazy. You go over there. You're crazy. You sit in the corner. You go home now. You've been here 4 hours. None of you will get that reference. None of you. Not a one. It says in Jesus, Brock. And it's circadian, as in cicadas, but circadian. Okay?
Was the guy eating too much at the buffet?
What?
What did you say that we said we weren't going to get it? I just barely caught it.
Oh, no,
you're doing like a mama son.
You've been here 4 hours now. You go home now.
Yeah. I said, was he eating too much at the buffet? Wasn't all you can eat?
No. It was Iron Man if he actually had an iron suit and he was crawling through the vents to infiltrate the Mandarin's secret base. And it's from Adult Swim. Well, not Adult Swim, sorry. But whatchamacallit? Cartoon Network, the adult version of it. It's a good thing to have. I should use speech to text, but I don't know where that'd get me. It might get me in trouble. But yeah, see, they play. What's his name? Seth, not Seth MacFarlane, the other Seth. Seth Green. He does his show that he does, and he's always using little figures to tell different stories and shit. They're funny. You only have one finger to text? Gee, that's gotta suck. So I did play a guy. I used to play with a guy in World of Warcraft who only had 2 thumbs because he was he was bedridden and he had all kinds of things messed up with him. But he was still he liked to play WoW, so he played WoW with 2 thumbs. I saw one guy play with just one hand. I saw another guy play with his foot. And then I saw a blind guy who played, you know, like
Played with
legally.
it too long.
Ah, no, that's not true either. They're hairy palms.
Well, if the one guy was playing with one hand, maybe Murphys has more than one finger. They're just busy doing something else.
Maybe, could be,
He's just devoting one to the text.
could be, you know, doing anything. Oh, my stomach. Dog has paws, huh? Why do they? Oh, I know why they call it menopause. Because that's the time they say no to men. Serious, that would change the world right there too. Women just said no. Just said no. Nope. Not putting out till you fix the world.
I thought they had their peak later in life like that.
I don't know. Probably.
I don't know either.
I'm waiting for my wife's to kick in so I can study it. Why'd you get kicked out of typing class? I never had typing class. I just had here's a computer. Learn how to use it. Okay. I think I might have had one typing class, but I don't remember it. Fucking class. Fucking class. Damn flies.
I wonder if they still have a keyboarding class or if they just assume that
I don't know.
everyone can use a keyboard nowadays.
I 2-finger type. I use my right and left index finger to type. That's all I use. Sometimes a pinky will pop out and type something, or another finger that knows where another button is will pop out and type it. But usually just my fingers. I could do when I was okay. I do remember doing typing class now. I did 14 words a minute. My mother used to be able to do 120. She was a legal secretary at one point, so listening to her type sounded like she was just banging the keys. But I get pretty fast just with the 2 fingers. Don't need to be that fast, and I can think. At the same time, put down thoughts. Not everybody's cut out to fucking type, man. So put yourself down for that. A lot of people ain't cut out to breathe my air, but they do.
Mm-mm-mm.
10 minutes. How about that? We'll do that. 10 minutes. Got 2 more people.
All right.
2 more people showed up.
Just enough time for you to sing a couple songs.
Sing a song of sixpence, a pocket full of rye. Four and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. Which I thought was, hello, Rebecca Childs, who are you? Let's type something in there. Because I don't know who you are. And I'm not getting porn bombed.
I don't even see her. Oh, they're backstage.
Yep. And I'm going to stay there until they say something. Besides, hi. Because I'm not a silly human. Teddy, too slow. Hurry up. What's this? I don't know what you have to say, but say it in my chat, not in the private. I don't know who you are. mean, sorry. If I don't know who you are, I'm not letting you up. That's the rules. Dem's the rules. Because I got rules.
Them there's.
If I
There's
don't know
gold in them there hills.
the hills have eyes. Because the hills are alive with the sounds of screaming. Peh, maybe, who knows? I blocked him, so I said, I was just like, he just pissed me off, man. It's been a long time since I've been timed out for something stupid. Kind of pissed me off. You get cranky when you get old. I never thought I would, but I can see now. Like, dogs never used to bother me too much with their barking because I never really had dogs around. You know, my neighbors didn't even have dogs much. Ever since I moved up to Colorado, everybody's got a fucking dog up here. All you hear all day is yep, 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 bark, 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 bark. Shut the fuck up. I love dogs, but dumbass animals. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna get some sleep. I should get some of my game done, but I don't want to. I'm bored of games. I never thought I would be. You know that?
Game you play?
Skyrim. I just started replaying it again so I can get the achievements for it. And I've been trying to not use glitches too much, but I think I glitched it too much, and now all my bows are minus damage. So I'm kind of fucked on that, but everything else is working right. I'm actually going, I've got all the good conjuring spells out, which is great because I got a Death Knight now. All right, what is it? Death Mage, Death Knight, Skeleton, whatever. I got one of those. He's pretty cool. He's all purple and black, red eyes. He's pretty cute.
Nice.
And I got, I think it's 5 houses now. Plus the dwarf. I just did the dwarf house, and I got the ogre house, and then a couple more I built. I got to build, I think, one more house, and then I'll get that achievement. I just got to find where it is. And I forget what other achievements. I got a couple more achievements to do, but not many. For the original. Then for the downloads, I still got to finish the Dragonborn, the Dawn Guard, and one other. Oh yeah, 4 seasons. But even after 10 years, it's still a very playable game. Yeah, I know, Murphys. I'm sorry. I don't stay up all the time. But I'll try to do more of these. I will. I'll give you guys a place to come and sit and hang out. I don't like I said, I like you guys. I like people who want to talk and have fun, have a discussion. And to bullshit, smoke weed, get high, and all that other shit. But it's really good to see people, that I can talk to, have a conversation with.
True that.
The fuck is that?
I don't know. That's what came up when I searched for that picture that Spirit's got.
Oh.
Otherwise, was. There was a lot of headdresses. It was concentrated on the headdresses.
No, I should put that in the description or something as well. Is to say, if you got insomnia, come on over. It's always nice, Murph. I'm glad you're here, man. Really, you guys, we haven't known each other all that long, but long enough, and it's cool to know people like that. All my friends from my childhood, I have no contact with whatsoever. Even my best friend from 20 years ago, I don't have any contact with him. I don't have friends. So hard to make friends in Colorado. People are so private. And that's cool, I guess. I am too. I don't talk to my neighbors at all. Can't stand two of them. And the others I just don't talk to. I see them, I wave hi, have a little chit chat from now and again, but nothing major. And I'm surrounded by Republicans, so literally, I'm surrounded.
You're lucky.
Oh, no, I'm not. Not only Republicans, but a hypocrite. Oh my God, this guy, he's such a hypocrite. He's Mexican, yet he talks shit about Mexicans. Because he's like third or fourth generation Mexican. And when you get to that far down the generational path in America, they tend to start being racist. It's kind of weird how that happens. Right here, keeping an eye on you. I put my eyes on you. Which is kind of gross. Never take your eyeballs out. Oh, where was, but I gotta find that one. That was fucking cool. What was it? Fuck. Oh, I gotta find that. It was so awesome. This guy talking about what he's gonna do to this person about killing him and shit. And the last thing that he was gonna do was eat his eyeballs last. And he was gonna keep the nerve endings connected so he could see down the guy's throat.
Oh.
And so he could see that all the pieces that were eaten before him. And oh my God, I gotta find that. That was so cool. That was like the most awesomest. Just oh my God, that's just so evil. That was hilarious. So you could see me eating you. All right, folks, I'm gonna call it here. I thank you all.
All right.
Thank you. Welcome to my new channel. Hopefully it goes somewhere. I know, Murphys. I'm sorry. I gotta get some sleep.
All right, Murph, you go live.
Yeah, Murph, you go live. Fuck, man. You always gotta be on us. But I will see you all later. Peace, pot, and microdot. And stay safe, stay sane.
Adios.
Adios. Where is it? Oh, there it is.